We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are looking extremely good so far. Starting the season on fire. 6 straight wins. Here's Howard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Here's LeBron. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance. As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
No good from LeBron.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The free throw drops for Embiid. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
It's good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Howard. And they're pushing it up. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by LeBron James. The drive by Simmons. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
The power of LeBron, even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Howard can't hit. Here's Los Angeles now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Pass to Howard. Crafty move. Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kickstarts the break.
Here's Howard. Some solid defense from Gasol.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
High post, Davis. And so again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Maxey, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring could only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And now the 76ers on the break. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for? Whoa, hammering it in!
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Pass to Scott. And here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Milton with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Scott's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Maxey. And he converts the layup. Maxey's got 10 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
The man has been
for the 76ers. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Out to the right wing. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. Davis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team. Get Anthony Davis in transition before the defense can set up. It gives him a lot of options.
Back to Simmons. That's tipped. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders. Action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 24.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
A nice shot by Howard.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Curry outside. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. James outside. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
I can't believe that. Oh, did you see that?
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Philadelphia shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And Howard, maybe the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Caldwell Pope outside. James in the post. Right side Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Green. Back to Simmons. Here's Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And Harrell slams it in.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Schroeder outside. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A shot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
The drive by James.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
This guy is killing you, and so far.
1:19 left in the third. Back to LeBron. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Right side Simmons. Down low. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Chalk up 2 there.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Knocked away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Davis. He's looking for Harrell and finds him.
Oh, okay. Woo, big man. Love when Harrell takes off like this to drop the hammer.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Simmons left side. Got it off in time, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow! And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. We're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Scott. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's all knotted up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. And the rejection by James.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on a highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Ben Simmons.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Back to Curry. Pass to Howard. Inside. And the basket by Curry. And the 76ers lead by one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
James, no good. And here are the 76ers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Outside for Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And Simmons drops them both.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Yes, that goes in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Pass to Embiid. Timeout. And Philadelphia calls time here. Our sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And it's Davis missing. And the 76ers call time here. They lead by 9. There's 1:30. they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Timeout called the Lakers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Trying to get open is Davis. Caruso, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Schroeder. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kuzma inside. Pass to Gasol. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Howard. Embiid with it. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, when you look at the huge monster game for Joel Embiid,
you know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Pass to Simmons. Count that one. Simmons got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And both free throws good for Davis. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about